put your cellular phones, your phones on vibrate.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
We will begin the program in approximately 5 minutes.
I'm giving a speech for the ADS on study abroad. It's a little nerve-wracking in that I haven't run over my speech as much as I should have. I used study abroad to fulfill both my language requirement and my field experience requirement at MSU.
Nick Micinski is in the spotlight.
That allowed me,
It's a situation many of us fear.
or allowed them to choose me.
Speaking in front of a ballroom of over 1,000 people and cameras.
Oh yeah, it's a passion of mine.
But Nick takes it in stride because he knows what he's talking
Who
about.
wouldn't want to study abroad, right? I'm here to talk to you about study abroad.
Nick is a world traveler, and he's passing along his experiences to potential Michigan State students.
Were the classical theorists really right about human nature? I'm telling a couple stories about my study abroad. And most importantly, is the hummus as good in the Middle East as it is in East Lansing?
Some of his experiences may be funny.
I actually broke my arm inside the second pyramid. And I missed a step and landed right on my elbow. Got my photo taken with the doctors and everything because I had to document it.
But he's showing these students one of the great reasons to come to Michigan State University, the chance to study abroad.
Yes, I get the badge. I am a world traveler.
And Nick has many unique stories to tell.
It was cool to do riding the camel and all of that. It was the most uncomfortable saddle I've ever sat on. Petra, Jordan is where Indiana Jones was filmed. And this is me pretending to be Indiana Jones. You know, it's pretty incredible to be walking down the street. I was going to a wedding party, waiting on the sidewalk. We introduced ourselves to the father. Saw this car covered in flowers on the side, and so you can't walk by that and not get interested, right? Then got to meet the bride and the groom, and then ended up in their wedding photos, and we're at their wedding reception. Got there before the bride and groom, and all the family was outside. And when the bride and groom came up, the band started playing. The drum was a really powerful drum. You could feel that that's like kind of pushing us up the stairs. And then the father pushes both me and my friend who were there into the center of the crowd. I was able to celebrate with them because I had learned the language and made real friendships with people.
Nick got the chance to visit ancient worlds.
I got a scholarship to circumnavigate the world. I got this amazing scholarship that required going to at least 5 countries, hitting 3 continents in at least 10 weeks.
He had the opportunity to climb Mount Sinai.
So we started climbing at midnight, pitch dark. Finally got to the top of the mountain at like 3 o'clock in the morning and slept just on the rocks for 2 hours before the sun rose. It was amazing.
And he had a lot of fun along the way.
Another one of the things that I got to do was go sandboarding. We pulled out a sandboard in the middle of the desert, went cruising down the dune, and then all my friends from the top said, "Don't fall! He has a broken arm!"
Nick's adventure is one of many.
Where did I go? Oh, I went to India.
Monica Mukherjee has also studied abroad in India.
I think a lot more people find their careers to be global now.
She's also speaking here in front of these students.
I would like to know that too.
Their shared experiences may be the reason why she and Nick get along so well.
Tell them about your trip.
What, to India?
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you, they're engaged.
When's the big day?
August 16th.
They were able to meet up with each other in India, where Monica was studying.
Meeting up with her in a totally different place and getting to experience but know each other more in a different place is very powerful.
They plan to keep up their international experiences after the wedding.
He's coming on my scholarship.
That's the beauty of traveling and studying abroad. You gain experiences that you never would have found otherwise, and you meet people that share the same ideals.
Similar but different experiences abroad that have shaped our worldviews.
That's the message that Nick and Monica want these students to take with them. The opportunity to do something bigger than they ever thought was possible.
I am really proud of my experiences, and any opportunity to share that I'm really excited about. So thank you.
To see more about Nick's world travels, visit his website at nickofarabia.blogspot.com and nickmicinski.blogspot.com.